toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, the place they call the Rock and the home of the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Blue Hens will kick it away to start. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles offense. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Golden Eagles will punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So Delaware's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week, where basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air, because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Gonna look downfield again. Fires left. Right on the money. Touchdown, Delaware! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Jackson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Got his man quickly. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Golden Eagles send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Guys, the blue hen offense going to work. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Finds a spot in the middle.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. From the gun, they'll try the middle. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Quick release on the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, Delaware.
Yeah, and really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Rice fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Florida.
Got enough for the first.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Taking it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. And he put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work.
Yeah, I think this quarterback just needs to do a better job working through his progression. It looked to me like he was trying to force that into his guy who was covered on the play. There were other people open.
On target. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Hold on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see what's up with that.
Defense.
You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Handoff to the single back. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Gets it out fast. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Give to the back. Ripping through the defense. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Back to pass, it's Valdez. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Blue Hens! And they take it in for 6 more points. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
This guy has been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the 3rd game. He's already got 3 touchdown catches. Talk about a matchup nightmare for opposing defenses.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So they were handed a golden opportunity. Drive covers 25 yards. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Jackson. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Leaves it with the running back. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. On the option. Now the toss. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Got his man. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a 1st down at the 22. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Big fullback's got it. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Golden Eagles are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll sneak it.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The play action fake. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense a down. Instead, they'll replay it. Oh, they're after him. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
I know it's early in this game, but, man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got his man. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Golden Eagles will punt it away on 4th down. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Back to throw, it's Valdez. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
And you will always remember your first, and how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, dude.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh, like let's...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll do it himself. He didn't quite make it to the sticks, and it'll bring up a 4th down from the 42. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back, he sees his guy, and he knows he's open, but watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. Leaves it with the back. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Blue Hens in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Pulls it and fires to the left. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw, it's Valdez. He's got it. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Lost, the defense is wide open. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Blue Hens! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Rice fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. They're trailing by 10 to Florida. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Makes one man miss.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Quick release by the QB. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And the Golden Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
On target over the middle. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
A nice job by this offense, putting the scoring drive together. And now listen, it's not even halftime yet. So keep fighting, going to halftime, regroup. We found a little something on this drive. See if we can cut into this lead and continue to make this game closer and closer.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Picks up the first down, still moving. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Looking to throw, it's Valdez. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Gets it out quickly. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. It's complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Looking downfield very late in the half. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Hattiesburg. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the rock.
We're just about ready to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
Wide receiver comes in motion. Running back searching for a hole. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Valdez. Unloads it downfield. Makes a catch at the 20. Touchdown, Delaware. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jackson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll pull it on the read. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Golden Eagles will hustle to the line.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up.
Sends it downfield. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Matonio. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30. Gives it on the option. Makes it past the marker. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The Golden Eagles are moving quickly down the field.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating.
Turning it on. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. And the Golden Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for the score. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. And they can't make the play on third down. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Converts on fourth down. Still going. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Golden Eagles started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Immediately fires to the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Off play action. Bringing the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
And with the extra point, they now trail 35-24. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. NC State is just getting blown off the field today. This has been a gong show since the opening kick. How does something like this happen? They're trailing by 17 to Georgia.
Oh, he's got some space. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They're testing the right side here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. He's got the tight end. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Blue Hens will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Valdez. Finds his big tight end. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking to throw again. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The offense set for a 1st down play. Jet sweep to the receiver. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Back to pass on 2nd down. Unleashes to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Blue Hens will go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, Delaware! Fit it in the window for the score.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Got a man in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gonna take a shot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Throws to the wideout. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. Just barely enough to tuck it into that right corner. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He leaves it with his back. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out through the 25. The Blue Hens with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Valdez. He unleashes a long one. Makes a grab deep. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you could just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
Wide receiver going in motion. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. He'll throw on 3rd down. Working that left side now. Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Breaks into the open. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Blue Hens can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the... I didn't... off quickly enough. Let's see what they've got on second down. The give to the back. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. The Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Golden Eagles decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They'll give it to the back.
That's such a nice start to this drive, too, because you've got the lead late and you want to run the football. You want to be physically dominant. The defense knows you're going to do it, and still, on the very first play of the drive, you're able to rip off a long run like that. Great vision there, and a nice job up front with the surge by the O-line.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Punt is on its way. He'll take it on the return. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the play fake. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. A defensive touchdown.
And the defense right now flying around, getting to the ball carrier, knocking the ball loose, running into the end zone, jumping on it for a touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Alabama was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen over the years. Roll Tide, sure, but this one lacked any real style points.
He's got it.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Finds his big tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
On the play. Brings up second down.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Looking left. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Wants to throw again. Rushes on him. Another incompletion on third down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. They'll try the run. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Delaware. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Bitonio. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Golden Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's Bitonio. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's the handoff. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. The short hands. It's Bitonio. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun. Wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And it slips just inside that right upright.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. You want to win this game. You need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the back. And they'll pick up just a few on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the ball game. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.